Hey there, everyone. I hope you're rocking today. Last week was the SEG 2018 convention in Anaheim, California, and I had a chance to talk to a lot of people about a lot of different topics. One of the conversations I had was with several students which focused on the future of geoscience work, which is the topic of this video today. Before I get going, if you have any questions or concerns or anything you want me to talk about, just leave it down below. Let's get rocking. Hi there, I'm Dr. Chris, a professional geoscientist. There's a lot of concern about the future of geoscience work, and I think some of those concerns are justified. While I have a very high education in geoscience, I certainly wouldn't do the same angle again. At the SEG conference last week, I had a chance to talk to some students, and it got me thinking. What is the future of geoscience work, or even work in general? I will cover a few of my thoughts in this video. However, for anyone thinking I can point them to a job or industry to go into, sorry I can't. These are just my thoughts. Let's just jump right in. First off, I'd like to say that I do believe there is future for geoscience work because, of course, people need energy, people need minerals. How do you find minerals? Through geoscience. How do you get, easily accessed energy? Through geoscience. The industry is always going to need boots on the ground. It's always going to need decision makers. But this is where my negatives come in. Well, I don't want to say negatives. Let's call them not positives come in, where I say that some traditional geoscience positions will or are or have disappeared. Which brings me to a concept I either heard in a podcast or read somewhere, or maybe I'm coining it right now, but I like to call it cavemen with robots. This is a fairly straightforward concept. It means that we're pretty much going to be humans with machines that are going to be doing things probably a little better than us, but we're still going to be doing things that we care about. In the world of geoscience, one of the biggest game changers is going to be anything that takes pattern recognition, say data interpretation, characterization, of possibly even data processing. That's going to be able to be done by algorithms and software considerably faster and considerably more, for lack of a better word, correct than a human can do. This is where algorithm optimization comes in, or what people like to call machine learning or AI. You don't need humans for a quantitative interpretation. You're going to need humans to maybe initially label the attributes that you want to be put into its algorithm maximization. But you're not going to need a lot of people to make in-between decisions when you're dealing with straight-up data. It's not that you won't need humans to tweak the system, but you're certainly not going to need a room full of people to do data analysis any longer. Another aspect of cavemen robots is the fact that we're going to be ever increasingly reliant on autonomous machines. Say, for instance, self-driving cars, self-driving trucks, self-driving trains, drones, those cool walking dog things from Boston Dynamics. I'm not trying to say this in a bad sense, but they're low cognitive tasks, say like driving. Driving is already being handed over to machines. Last month, I can't remember the company out of Western Australia, they had just announced that all their trains hauling ore to the coastline were now automated. There are oil sands companies here in Alberta where their mining trucks, I believe, are almost 100% automated, or at least they're heading that way. That Metis project by Total has drones that drop nodes from the sky. They claim they're going to make those nodes biodegradable, so you don't even have to pick them up afterwards. You just have drones go in, drop the nodes. Psh, who needs people? As cavemen with robots, or in this case, geoscientists cavemen with robots, or should I say cave people? Should I say cave people? Nah. Cavemen with robots, future work will be designing the algorithms, designing the software that the machines will use to optimize pattern recognition for interpretation, characterization, even processing. We'll also need to design and maintain those machines, so you'll have to have your fingers in electronics. Because we are cavemen with robots and still dealing with other cavemen, there's some other skills we should actually also focus on, which will be very unique to humans for hopefully a little bit longer than pattern recognition is. That is interpersonal and emotional skills. Can you be a good leader? Can you be a good team member? What can you bring to other humans in the situation? So somewhere in there, the combination between programming, electronics, emotional skills, there lies the future of geoscience work. I think it's fairly exciting, a little bit intimidating, and I hope that sort of helps you think about your future in geoscience work. And those are my thoughts on the future of geoscience work. I think it's a pretty exciting and confusing time, but you can land on your feet if you plan correctly. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, add me to your LinkedIn, or even better, share my videos through your networks. Till next time, I'm Dr. Chris. Keep rocking.